Let's ask retired Navy Captain Kevin McGovern. He's also running for Congress in Florida. So, Captain, give us some insight here militarily about Russia's strategy in the South and how important these port cities are.
Sure. Thanks for having me on. These port cities, the way it's turning out right now, they're going to be great spoils of war. They're going to be great assets. If you look at Odessa, I think 57% of the traffic, of the shipping traffic for Ukraine goes through Odessa. If you're looking over at Mariupol, which everybody talked about that as he was building his land bridge, that's going to be important. That's the industrial side. That's where they ship their steel out. These ports are going to be very, very important. But as a naval war, I don't see this as happening in the Black Sea. As a matter of fact, I think at last count there was about 10 missiles that had been launched out of the Black Sea. And just yesterday, Russia canceled with Turkey their permission to go through the straits to get to the Black Sea for warships. So I don't see this as being a naval battle, but I certainly see these port cities as being strategic assets once Russia completes its plan, whatever that's going to be.
If that does. Let's show the map again here, Captain, because we do have some late-breaking news that we're hearing of explosions and clashes on the grounds near the nuclear plant of Hodar, which is just to the northeast of Kherson, which we know now is under Russian control, and also, as you mentioned, Mariupol, so it's to the west of that. It's unclear what this battle is, but it definitely gives you an idea of how serious and what's at stake when you're talking about explosions and clashes at a nuclear power plant.
Yes, that's incredibly dangerous, and the power plant. And we know it looks like I heard your last guess. Nobody can guess what Putin wants to do next. I mean, he is a Howard Hughes. He is a this smells and feels and tastes so much like 1939 in Germany going into Poland. It's getting pretty scary.
Yeah. So we had a Ukrainian parliament member on last night talking about their air defenses in Ukraine, or I guess you would say the lack thereof. Let's listen to a little bit of that and have you comment.
Sure.
So we unfortunately cannot bomb the convoy. This is why we are asking for the no-fly zone, because the Air Force is our weakest point and the land force is our strongest point.
Captain, we've spent so much time focusing on Kyiv, obviously, but I think I'm wondering the relation with what's happening in the south and the gains that the Russians are making there. And this convoy that she mentioned, it seems like every military analyst is looking at that convoy and thinking, take it out, because it would be crippling to the Russian troops and their morale. But it appears the Ukrainians are having a hard time doing that right now.
Yes, absolutely. The good news is that they're somewhat bogged down. They're a good target now, but you've got to be able to do that. You've got to be able to take them out. You need anti-tank missiles, and it looks like there's some on the way, but I think it's a little late in the game, but let's hope they get there.
Yeah. All right. Is there any way, in your opinion, to take back some of these port cities that you think are so important?
Well, that's going to be a bit difficult. I think the port cities it wouldn't be a naval war. It would be a land war to take those back.
Right.
At this point, I think the Russians are going to have their hands full like they didn't expect with a lot of the Ukrainians are it turns out, the world's best fighters. We didn't know that. And these people have got heart and soul. And I think if you're going to do it, it looks like a guerrilla war.
All right, great insight from retired Navy Captain Kevin McGovern. Again, now congressional candidate in Florida. Good luck with your campaign. We appreciate the time.